Hi everyone, I'm Mike Green, Allen County Public Information Officer, and welcome to this edition of CountyLine. The conversion of Allen County's gravel roads to chip and seal hard surfaces continues as the County Highway Department just completed a second round of projects. 28.5 miles of gravel highways, primarily in the northern half of the county, underwent conversion over the summer. The Allen County Board of Commissioners recently provided an update on year number 2 of the process from one of the newly converted highways, Malcolm Road in Perry Township.
Thank you all for stopping out here this afternoon and helping us recognize the Allen County Highway Department. I'm Rich Beck, Allen County Commissioner. On behalf of my fellow commissioners, Nelson Peters and Therese Brown, we'd like to talk a little bit about what they've accomplished. Last year we started the program of gravel road conversion, GRC. We did about 28 miles last year of converting gravel roads to chip and seal. This year we did another 28.5 miles of conversion of gravel roads to chip and seal. This is a tough project because you have a very limited time window to get this done. We start about in the middle of May and we work with through the summer, and hopefully the weather cooperates. This year we also had a pandemic to deal with. But my hat's off to our team because they got it accomplished in record time, 28.5 miles throughout the county. We started with 175 miles to get completed, and we've so far covered 56 miles of conversion in this process. So we're going through 2025 as long as the money holds up. This is hats off to our Allen County Highway Department and the efforts they've fulfilled in getting things accomplished, and we appreciate their efforts. This is important for economic development, as you can well imagine. It also is a public safety issue. Gravel roads aren't the safest roads to travel on. Gravel roads are also a little more expensive to us to maintain. So when we get them to a chip and seal status, a lot less maintenance takes place on the chip and seal road. But this is an effort. As long as the money holds up, as we mentioned, we're going to continue to get through the 175 miles. So we just want to take the time to recognize Allen County Highway and their efforts of getting this accomplished, and we'll entertain any questions you may have. Thank you very much for coming out today.
What's that thing behind you?
What's that thing behind me?
Yeah, and how much, whatever.
I'll have to refer to an expert because I'll call it something, it won't be accurate. So
who's going to tell me about it?
It's our distributor. It's what puts the tar down on the roads for chip and seal.
Okay, it puts tar down. And how much is it tar in the tank there?
It's empty right now, but yeah, we use emulsion. It's an asphalt base.
And how much does it hold?
3,500.
Okay. And that's gallons, I suppose?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And so how much of a road could that work to seal?
What's that?
How much roadway?
Oh, this tank here, half a mile. We'll cover.
About a half a mile?
Yeah, just
okay.
Tank load.
All right.
I just want to say thank you to the Allen County Commissioners. I've been hoping this would get done for years. It's truly it just makes everything nicer. When we're out mowing, we don't have to worry about getting dusted out when cars come by. We can open our windows at night without dust coming in, and I'm just very tickled that it's done.
thank you, Mr. Richardson. Any other questions we can help you with today? Okay, Rosa.
Sorry. Okay, so that does about a half a mile. Is that a new truck, or have you had it for a while, or what's
This truck's new. We had one prior to this, but this is our newer one. Yes.
So it's new this year?
Yes.
Okay.
The cost of doing about 28 miles of chip and seal is roughly $2 million.
Okay.
And it comes out of the local income tax funds by the commissioners.
I'm sorry, for how much of how many miles?
It covered the 28.5 miles, roughly $2 million to do that.
Okay.
Comes out of lit.
We've been doing roads. I mean, you're well aware. As you're well aware, we do a lot of roads over the course of the lifetime of the highway department in both barns, but this was just an opportunity to accelerate the amount of coverage. To Commissioner Beck's point, it's a safety issue, and it honestly it's cost effective as well. So though it may be a new vehicle, This is something this group has done a person's job for many years in doing this, but the equipment far exceeds the cost associated, because this just ultimately helps enhance the quality of life for a lot of our rural citizens.
Did you happen to mention ultimately how many miles of road we're looking at?
We started with 175 miles. We've accomplished 56 miles so far. So we're moving, making progress. We try to do about 25 to 28 miles every year. And if you want to go out to the website, you can see the plan to do that. There's also a map here to show you what we've accomplished and where we intend to go next year with the plan. So it's all out there to
Can you
take a
give
look
us
at.
a couple of examples of where you're going next year?
Sure, Bill. Where are you going next year?
Where are we going next? 2021. Amber Road, yes, 24 to Reading. Amber Road, Reading to.
Come on, go over the mic.
Okay. Yeah, we've got 23 and a half miles listed for next year, and 2 sections of Amber Road, Chase Road, Dorman Road, Fitch Road, 6 sections of Flat Rock, Gieseking Road, 2 on Grotrian, Horman Road, 3 sections of Howe Road, section of Irving Road, Klopfenstein Road, doing all the streets around Lake Everett, Lehman Road, Maples Road, Souter Road. I have this. There's a list here that you're very welcome to look at, have, whatever.
Thank you, Bill.
Are these streets that developers put in, maybe, that are?
We hired a consulting firm to analyze all the roads that were still gravel. The basic benchmark was that they had to have 2 houses or more on each one of the roads before we'd consider them, and then they evaluated by width and traffic count, and then prioritized them, came up with a 5-year plan, and that's what we're executing. How's that?
That's perfect.
How long do you typically have to have a road closed to complete the work?
We close it the day we seal it, and then as long as the mower on it's closed. The road's just closed long enough for us to go in and chip and seal it. So just based off how long, if it's a mile stretch or a half-mile stretch, so not that long. Depends the turnaround time on our trucks hauling stone.
Great. Anything else?
I don't know if this is something Bill or somebody else can address, but I know that in counties, several other counties, a few in Indiana and others nationwide, they're doing the opposite of what you're doing. They're letting roads either remain gravel roads, or they're actually converting older asphalt roads to gravel because they can't afford the upkeep. I mean, we're in good shape.
Allen County Highway is very blessed. We exist on gasoline taxes for our base amount of money, but then the commissioners are very generous to us, giving us a couple million a year to convert these roads. Plus, they give us another 6 or 7 million that we apply towards federal aid projects as well. We do have a wheel tax here in Allen County. Some counties don't even have that. So we're very blessed as far as being funded appropriately to make the improvements to these roads.
I think we might get some pushback if we started converting asphalt to gravel from a number of different folks. So I think we're going to stick with this mission here before us.
How long have these gravel roads generally been gravel roads? Are we talking decades here, or?
We have a library of old highway petitions. Generally, these roads are built on the old section lines from when the state was originally surveyed to provide transportation for agriculture. Some of the petitions we have go back to the Civil War for these roads being established.
And that will do it for this edition of County Line. I'm Mike Green, Allen County Public Information Officer. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll join us again next time on County Line.
The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. If you or anyone you know might be interested in making a television show, please call 260-421-1250. Access Fort Wayne is a department of the Allen County Public Library.